Hey guys, it's Reggie Pegues here, the Prospering Dad, and I want to welcome you today. It's Friday, a fabulous Friday. Hope that you had a phenomenal week. Hope you had, just the most best week that you ever could have with the anticipation. Let me slow down. The anticipation of greater things to come. It's been a great week. And, I just hope that you make the most out of each and every day. As always, if you're following me on YouTube, we're now over here on Facebook Live. So indulge me as I acknowledge people as they come on in real time and say good morning. As you come on, please type in the comments to let me know where you're viewing from. Type in the comments #live or #replay. So I know when you're watching, and please leave a comment because I respond to all comments, all right? So today, as you can see in the title, we're going to talk about how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? There's a lot of things that we want in life, but how bad do you really want it? What are you willing to pay for it? What price will you pay? How bad do you want it? Yesterday, I had a amazing conversation yesterday, and I'm very blessed and fortunate and full of gratitude that because of what I do, I get to engage and connect with so many different amazing people each and every day. So today I want to share a little bit of that conversation, and I want to tell you the story of, we're just going to call her Jessica, right? That is actually her name, and she may be watching, but I'm going to tell a little bit of her story because it reminded me, how bad do I want it? How bad do I want the things that I say that I want? How bad do... it took me back. The conversation took me back to how bad I wanted to leave my job so I can spend more time and be available to my daughter. How bad I wanted to have freedom and not have someone telling me what to do, when I can do it, and how I can do it. How bad I wanted to leave an impact on this life. How bad I wanted to help others to achieve their dreams. How bad did I want it? So I'm talking to her yesterday now. To give you a little backstory, Jessica, I met Jessica through social media. I don't remember if it was through one of my videos or something that I posted or whatever, but we connected. She reached out to me and we connected. And she's an aspiring entrepreneur, so that was one of the commonalities that we had, because she saw and recognized that I'm an entrepreneur, and she was interested in the success that I was having, how I was building my businesses. And I love working with people. I love working with other entrepreneurs. I love networking. I love people in general. That's just me. I've been a coach since I was a kid. I started coaching sports, and I just, always was sought after for advice or whatever it was. And so we connected and we started having a conversation. And in the very beginning, things started to unravel for her a little bit. She's a wife and a mother of 2 wonderful boys. And she has a great husband who's very supportive of her. But what happened was that she, at the time that we met, she had her plans in order. There were things that she wanted to do. She started building her business. We started talking about those things. And out of nowhere, suddenly, her husband took ill. He took ill, and he had some kind of virus or whatever it was, and it was really bad. And not only was it bad, if I remember the story correctly, it was contagious. So not only did he become sick, but her children became sick, and she became sick. So now they're basically in a quarantine type situation. And, for many people that would be devastating, totally devastating. Subsequently, because her husband couldn't work, and this is one of the reasons why I encourage each and every one of you, even if you do have a job, use your job to create something that you're passionate about. Create a business on the side, because there's no such thing as job security, right? So because he was sick and he was unable to work, he lost his job. She was already a stay-at-home mom, so now their income was being impacted. Things got so bad that they lost their place because they couldn't pay their bills. And long story short, they picked up and they relocated to another town. Just when they almost got settled and unpacked their last box, she just shared with me yesterday that she now has to move back to where she left because her grandmother fell and broke her pelvic bone, and she's going to be incapacitated, and now she needs to go back to take care of her grandmother. Now, a lot of people would have just quit. They just would have laid down. But Jessica is just amazing, because even through the process, every day, as often as we would talk, she was always upbeat. She was always, believing in herself. She always demonstrated how bad she wanted to build a business, because she wants to be able to create freedom in her life. She's the epitome of how bad you want it. So, and talking to her yesterday, it just brought me back to realizing, that I had to ask myself, how bad do I want it? How bad do I want what it is that I say? Now, and the thing is that for many of you who are watching, and those of you who watch the replay, I understand how you feel. You ask yourself, how bad do I want it? And I understand how you feel, because obstacles come up, challenges come up, self-doubting beliefs come up. I understand how you feel, because I felt the same way. But I found that when I had a singular goal, when I had a goal in mind, I just kept a goal in front of me, I realized that I didn't have to have all the elements to make it work. I didn't have to have everything together to make it happen. But when you have a goal, the one thing I learned is that a person with a goal knows where they're going. So, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to lose that 10 pounds? How bad do you really want to quit your job? How bad do you want to build that relationship? How bad do you want to create something? How bad do you want to leave your mark on this generation? Good morning, Anna. Good to see you. How bad do you want it? It doesn't come for free. It doesn't come for free. Okay? The grind, there's a quote that I love that goes, the grind is real. The hustle, the grind is real. The hustle is sold separately. You know what I mean? So you got to figure out how bad it is that you want it. So in having that conversation with her yesterday, it reminded me, how bad do I want it? I have goals. And if you're really interested and you really don't know how to construct a goal, inbox me. I'll give you 5 points on how to construct a goal that you can obtain. Because when we have a goal and we're able to achieve that goal and we're able to reach that goal, it helps with our self-esteem, it helps with our confidence, it helps us to grow. So in Jessica's story, it reminded me, how bad do I want it? Because through it all, I was sharing with her and being encouraging, and sometimes you never know. See, just a kind word can mean so much to somebody. A smile can mean so much to somebody. And in the midst of everything that she's going through, the fact that she's like, listen, I really want this. I really want this, and no matter what, I'm going to get this. I was just, humbled at the fact of saying, hey, you know what? Because God is not respected of person. If he'll do it for me, he'll do it for her. Right? So, Jessica, I take my hat off to you, because what you're going through and what you're experiencing, a lot of people would have just laid down and quit. The issue with people in life is that we often believe that life is what happens to us. And many of us, we survive life, but we don't live life. So you have to be clear about what it is that you want. Figure out what it is that you want. Figure out what it is that you want to do. Figure out where you want to go. No, you're not going to have all the pieces. No, you're not going to have all the answers. But if you just figure out what it is, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to change your circumstances? If you're not happy with your circumstances, how bad do you want to change it? What are you willing to do to make that happen? Be clear about that. Hold that vision. Hold that idea. Hold that goal in front of you. Think about it each and every day, all day. When the negative tries to invade your conscious mind, think about that thing that you want to achieve. You may not have it yet. You may not see it yet. It may not be in the natural. There's nothing around you that in the present resembles the fact that you can even obtain that. But if you just be clear on how bad you want it, it has to come to pass. Persistence and faith are the same thing. So we have to exhibit our faith. We have to believe that that it's possible for me. Scripture says all things are possible to him that believes. So you got to believe it. You got to internalize that. You got to see that no matter what. Yes, you might be broke right now, but it's temporary. But you believe in what it is. Yes, you may need to lose a few pounds to improve your health, but it's temporary. Yes, things around you may seem chaotic and not going the way that you want, but you can change that. You have the power to change that. So persistence and faith is the same thing. Persistence is just another word for faith. And you have to know how bad you want it. How great is that thing that you want? You have to ask yourself the question, how can I do this, instead of saying I can't? How bad do you want it? Lastly, I want you to understand that the thing that you're looking for, that thing that you want so badly, that same thing that you're looking for is looking for you. Good morning, Shanita. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for joining. That thing that you're looking for is looking for you. It's looking for you. It's looking for you. So how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? It comes with a price. With me, there are things that I want for me and my daughter, and I have to ask myself, how bad do I want it? So again, type in the comments, guys, and let me know where you're viewing from. Type in the comments, #live or #replay. And if you're just coming on, go to the beginning, because I want you to hear the story of Jessica. Because Jessica is to me, she reminded me, how bad do I want it? Because with everything that I shared with you that she's going through, and I didn't give you all the details, but I gave you enough, that she still demonstrates how bad she wants her goal, how bad she wants what she's envisioning, how bad she wants what it is she desires for her family and for herself. So guys, I hope that you got some value out of today. As always, you're worthy to have the life that you want, to write the narrative that you want, to create the life that you desire. But how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Guys, go over to my YouTube channel, Reggie, Reggie, Pegues, Pegues on YouTube, and like this video today. Like whatever video that you watch there. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button so you will be the first to know when I upload new content. And there's a lot of great content there on my channel. Hit the notification button here, especially if you want to follow me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Finally, like and share this video, because somebody needs this word today. Somebody needs to know, how bad do you want it? And if you want my free PDF, my free giveaway sheet on how to set goals, 5 tips to setting a good goal and accomplishing it, inbox me. inbox me on Facebook, and I will send that right to you. It's Friday, guys. I hope that you got a great weekend planned. I'm getting ready to exercise and get some work done. I hope that you're enjoying your day. I hope that you had a great week. Hope that you got great plans, and look forward to talking to you again on Monday. Again, I hope you got some value. I'll talk to you soon.